So I guess for my video, I'm going to do the most important life lessons, and I don't know. It's always one of those things that I'm constantly learning about. Um, but I think for me, letting go and just learning to let things happen, right, and not just try and force everything. I've come a long way in the past. I'm 32 years old. I've come a long way, uh, obviously since I was born, and there it's one of those things I wish I had caught on sooner. It's would have saved a lot of steps. Although, to be fair, for me it almost is like the martial arts I do. You have to invest a lot of time there to learn to relax, and it's the same thing with letting go of success, failure, of everything. You have to walk miles upon miles to get to a point where you actually understand that. Another lesson is just the centrality of compassion to everything, and it's hard. It's not easy. It is a project that is never ending, and there's always something more you can do. And one of the things I like to think of is those who are hardest for whom to have compassion, to whom it's hard to have compassion, are the ones who most deserve it. And that, even today, still, I struggle with that so much. I'm trying to find that balance. I volunteer at the crisis center here, and the crisis center has taught me so much about compassion and reaching out to people. But, it's hard. There are still people in this world who want to hurt others, and I don't know how to have compassion for them sometimes. And even for everything that they do, it's still, on some level, we have to show up for each other. Stopping those people from hurting others, yes, but also trying to be compassionate about it. And what that looks like, I don't know, and I never will know. I learned a lot about relationships and how to carry them, and sometimes I'm still learning a lot about them. One of my biggest regrets is mistreating, or I guess I should say, the last things I said to my ex were not particularly great, and I wish that I was at a point in my development where I could understand why what I said was wrong, instead of having to say it and then go through it and suffer the consequences. And while we don't really speak to each other now, I think part of it that we don't is because of those things that I said, and that's one of the few regrets I have. And considering some of the things I've been through, yes, that says a lot. Which makes me think of another life lesson. It's just showing up for people and taking action. Because at some point, someone has to step up and do things. And it's so easy to say I can leave this for the next person and just move on, but is there really going to be a next person? Never really know. I've tried, the past few years to live by the motto: if I see a thing, do a thing. If I see something that needs to be done, just do it. And I've been trying to hold that to varying success, and still trying to do it, but it gets harder again when others seek to hurt others. It's hard to stand up to that, and it's hard to take charge and protect people from that sort of nonsense. I'm still trying to learn more on how to best handle that. But I think at the end of the day, probably the most lesson is just to enjoy life, to just live and love and compassion above all else.